When I wanted to come to Russia, I searched a lot. I wanted to find different informations about how life is in Russia, especially for a black man. I wanted to know if I would be safe. I wanted to know if it's a good idea to even think about moving here at all. I found much more negative things about Russia, about that it's not so safe. And now that I've been here for 3 years, anyway, I came because I'm a stubborn guy. Now that I've been here for 3 years, I feel this urge to tell people what life really is here and what Russia is really about and how people live here and my experiences. There are some people who are already used to black people living in Russia, and these people already accepted this fact. And sometimes I walk in the street and I can see some like teenagers just say hi to me from the distance. And if I react good, they continue to like talk to me to see if I understand Russian a little bit. I remember I was walking in the street one day and the three teenagers riding on the samakats. Three of them, gave me high five, just to show their approval. Like they don't care if I'm black or if my color of skin. They're happy to see me. They're happy to have this different person in their country. Russians are like a mirror. It all depends on how you act and how you live, and this is how they also mirror back to you. If you're coming to Russia, you have to behave in the way that you would want someone else to behave to you. If you are a good guy, you act normal and you just do your business, you don't cause trouble, you'll be fine. Everything will be perfect because they will treat you exactly like that. If you come and you are going to be nuisance, you're going to cause trouble or do things that you're not supposed to do, then you will get into trouble. What you put out is what you would get back. This was the first thing I noticed. Of course, in every country, there is obviously discrimination. There are people who would not be friendly to you or people who you would not like. In my country, of course, I have experienced these different times. And here also you would experience the same thing. And if you go to another country, I'm sure you would experience the same thing. But the main thing is that if you're coming to Russia, you have to understand that nobody is against you, nobody hates you here. Everybody is friendly if you are friendly. Everybody is cool with you if you are cool with them. If you act nice, they are nice back to you. That's why I said like Russia is like a mirror. They show back to you exactly what you show to them. Some people might even want to touch your hair because they want to feel your hair, they want to feel your skin, they are very curious. You will experience a lot of curiosity from them, but not racism. I remember a story in the village before I came to Russia about the first time that white people came to Africa and they smoked cigarettes. I remember this story about how people threw water on them because they thought they were burning, because smoke out of their nose and out of their mouth. They thought, oh, the white guy is burning, let's save him. This is just curiosity, and they don't know more than that. So things like this can happen to you in Russia if you are a black person and you're planning to come to Russia. But know for sure, this is not racism. They are not racist. You have to fix your mind before you come so that when you get here, you don't feel bad when maybe somebody stare at you for more than 2 3 seconds, because they are curious. They're like, this guy is not racism. They are not trying to, they don't hate you. They are not trying to make you feel bad. They are just curious. They haven't seen a black person this close before. Maybe they see on the television and all of that. In Russia, it's not been, there's not a lot of black people here. Maybe right now, if you live in the city, like in Moscow or in St. Petersburg, yes, you might see maybe if you just walk around the city for a long time, you might see maybe 4 5 6 7 black people in a day, if you walk around the city. So there are not a lot of black people here, and the curiosity is like it's a real thing, but it's not racism. This is my experience, and maybe somebody will learn from this.